to deal with the licence authority. If you've seen the first one, the purpose is basically I've received one of these red letters which says I'm due to be visited this month, and I got this about 3 weeks ago, so the beginning of March, and they still haven't turned up. Now, to clarify again, we don't receive live broadcasts from for any digibox or anything like that. We don't use the TV. We don't require a TV licence. But you get these letters which really sort of stinkily illusionary letters which make you think that people come in your door and you've got to do this and you've got to do that. So the purpose of this is really to inform all you guys exactly what your rights are, technically, and what you can do to put a spanner in the works. Okay. Now, first off, just to clarify again, if they haven't got your name and their details, you have to give them the details for them to be able to get those details. That's full stop. Unless there's the enforcement guys are going to be really militant and start asking your neighbours and stuff like that. So essentially, you don't have to give them anything. They have no legal right to enter your home. They will try and enter your home with your consent. They'll say, do you mind if I come in and have a look around? Essentially, you don't have to let them in, full stop. They will then say, oh, we can get a warrant, we can get you prosecuted, use all these scare tactics. But essentially, right, let's just say I did have a box, okay, which I don't. I'm actually blatantly, I do not require a licence. There is no reason for me to scam this, but it's a principle matter. Why should I let somebody into my home when I know that I don't need a licence? I haven't got a contract with the TV licence people or anything like that. So why should I do that? Why should they send letters saying people are going to enter my home? It's my home. No one's going to enter my home without my consent, and I don't give my consent. So essentially, this is the prep. So I'm ringing, and basically what I'm trying to do now is to get them to admit on the phone that the television licence enforcement officer has no legal right to enter my property. You'll see some other little bits which I'm going to try and bring in, like if they do get to you and they threaten you with some sort of caution and they ask you if you understand, that means do you stand under their statement, of which you'll definitely have to answer no. So basically I'm just saying don't give anything away, but also try and clarify information, record it, so record your telephone calls if you can, use post, but post is so goddamn slow, and TV licence people being the TV licence people, they're going to take absolute time getting back to you, so you've got this elongated, painful process, unless you can just switch off. But unfortunately, as you can see, I'm definitely not one of those people, and people who know me will know that I'm a slightly sideways person anyway, and have a real big problem with receiving letters like this. So, in fact, that was the second letter. So, but we're going to have another try. We're going to have another try, see if we can find out why the TV licence person hasn't been around to see me yet.
Good morning. Thanks for calling TV licensing. Just to let you know, our conversation today will be recorded and monitored for quality purposes.
Damn straight it will be.
To receive your license, press 1. To buy a new license,
I know the order. I've done this before.
okay. Please select from one of the following 5 options. To change the bank details for your direct debit, press 1.
I think it's 4.
For over 75 inquiries, press 2. To confirm that you have a valid license, press 3. To tell us that you don't need a license, press 4.
Quite blatantly, do not need a license.
To tell us that you don't require a TV license, press 1. Or to... Thanks. One moment, please. I will transfer you to an advisor.
I don't like to speak to people when they're recorded. I wonder why this is.
Good morning, TV licensing. My name's Becky. How can I help?
Morning, Becky. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
I'm very happy today. Very happy. I just wanted to let you know, just for my own personal legalities, I'm recording this phone call just to establish that certain things have been communicated to you guys, and obviously anything which proceeds after that, you've been notified. So just really for my peace of mind. Is that okay with you? Okay. Basically, I've received a letter here. Saying, it says here, our enforcement officers are visiting a street, and it says that they're due to be visiting this month by Solent Enforcement Division. I was wondering if you could tell me when they're going to arrive, because it's obviously the 31st tomorrow. I don't have a live feed coming into my property, so I don't need a license, and it's just these letters are quite frightening. You know, enforcement officers and it's illegal and a fine of £1,000 or whatever. I find it a little bit sort of disconcerting. But I haven't got I don't use a TV for those purposes that I would need one, so I have no real contract or point really to even need to talk to these guys. So would you be able to let me know when they're going to be arriving, or is it possible to speak to this John Robinson, the guy who wrote to me? Is that possible to speak to?
Unfortunately, we can't give you an exact date of when somebody's going to call round.
Okay. It's just...
Due to the fact, well, for obvious reasons. Have you actually informed us that you don't watch TV at the address?
Well, no, I've not informed you, but I don't know why I really have to do that either, because it's like I haven't got one, so I don't really need to talk to you guys full stop, do I? If I'm not breaking the law, I don't really...
Yeah, it's basically to stop those letters from going out, that's all. We do have something on the system where we can put things into place to stop any letters going out.
Yeah, the only thing that concerns me about that is, obviously, like I said, I have no licence, and I don't consent to giving my personal information to the TV licensing authority. But I have no contract. I don't consent to giving you that information. I'm just wondering. But is it if the guy comes to my door, I'm just because if they are quite, you've got to understand, they are quite frightening letters that get sent through to the through the door. If he comes to my door, I know I haven't got a license. I don't legally have to let him in, do I? He doesn't have any legal jurisdiction, does he, to enter my property? And basically,
no, they don't need that.
It also said something about being taken under caution. But if I don't consent to talk to the gentleman in concern, then he has no jurisdiction to take any caution or otherwise. And it's for you guys to prove that I have a television through whatever means, through detection equipment, if that actually exists. But it's basically, yeah. So I don't have to legally let him into the property, and that's the law. So I don't have to do that.
No, you don't.
Oh, fantastic. So, excellent. No, that's all the information that I needed. I'll just wait until the guy comes. I hope he doesn't come while I'm away, because I'm getting married. So, if he comes then,
no,
I think...
If you're away,
yeah.
What they do is leave a note through your door stating they said they'd call.
Okie dokie. Oh, well, fantastic. What, like the postman?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, brilliant. And does it leave, any contact details for them on there?
No, they just call again at a later date, that's all.
That's quite rude, isn't it, just to turn up unannounced? And it did say here that they're going to be visiting this month, and if they don't turn up, I'm going to be quite annoyed at this John Robinson, because it's like, if say I invited you out for dinner and I didn't turn up, that would be really rude, wouldn't it? Just
didn't address like that because people don't respond to them, so unfortunately we have to word the letters that strongly because of that issue. People do evade the system.
Yeah. So, but it's like this letter addressed to the present occupier or the legal occupier or whatever. It's actually accusing me of doing something illegal, and I'm not. And I think that's kind of rude, isn't it? And they've not even turned up.
They do actually state if you don't watch TV, just let us know, and then we can stop those letters from going out.
But why would we want to
give your personal details? There's nothing we can actually do about it, unfortunately.
That's strange, though, don't you think? Isn't that strange that if I have to give you information so that you stop sending me aggressive letters?
No, that's up to you, though. There's nothing we can actually do on the system.
It's not really up to me. It's kind of up to the TV licensing people to not assume that I'm guilty before before it's been proven. As far as I'm concerned, in a democracy, you're innocent until proven guilty, opposed to guilty before being proven innocent. Don't you think? Do you agree with that? I mean, I don't even watch TV. I mean, I don't want to see Cheryl Cole whoring it all over the telly. I just want to watch documentaries on the internet and stuff. And now, nature stuff like David Attenborough, on iPlayer and all that. But now these people are telling me I'm a criminal. I love nature. I grow my own vegetables. I do all this stuff, and these people are telling me I'm a bloody criminal. Still, I suppose that's just the way it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way they'll change the wording on the letters.
Okay. Well, if the chap comes round and I don't consent to him coming in, am I going to get harassed by these people? They're going to keep coming back until I've let them in.
No, what you can do, you can speak to them on your doorstep. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just advising them that you don't watch TV there.
Yeah.
That's what taking a statement under caution is.
But I don't want to give
But
why do I have to give a statement under caution? I'm not going to stand under any statement that this enforcement officer, because I have no contract with television licensing. I have no television.
It's a legal requirement to have a TV license if you've got a license, so as you can understand.
I don't have a TV though.